I'm Chef Bobby Stearns with Ophelia's and Cafe Verona, and today we are making risotto scallops. In the kitchen here, I have my boss, Cindy McLean, here with us, and we're going to show her how easy this dish is to make. This is one of the dishes that we do at Ophelia's, and this is one of the dishes that I grew up making. It's really simple. So we're going to start here with some arborio rice. Arborio rice is that fatter grain of rice, and that's what's used to make risotto with. So we're going to toast the rice with a little bit of oil here, and that's going to go for about 5 or 6 minutes.
Did you get the pan hot first, or did you just put it in cold?
Just medium hot is fine. Put the oil in, then I put the risotto in. You want to get the pan a little bit hot so it moves a little bit quicker.
Okay.
And then over here I have some pea puree. I just took some sweet peas, buzzed them up with a little bit of water. And then I have some butter and some grated Parmesan cheese right there, and a little bit of salt and pepper.
I feel like your carrot juice is getting hot.
And then while that is working right here, I am going to get my pan smoking hot right here for our scallops. A little bit of oil in there helps, not too much. So one of the most important things about making this risotto scallop dish is our pan is smoking hot. We literally want to get it smoking so we get a nice sear on it. So once the scallops have a nice sear, it only takes about 2 to 3 minutes to cook. We want to get a nice sexy golden brown on the outside of the scallops. And we're going to flip them and then cook them for about 2 minutes, and we'll add a little bit of butter, and then we will kind of baste the scallops in the butter and their own juices. And then we will place that on top of the arborio rice. So as you can see here, my rice is getting a little bit golden brown. The starch is starting to release a little bit, and then that's where we're going to add our white wine. You want to add about a cup, and then we're going to take it back over here to the heat and cook it for about 5 more minutes. And then as you can see and then we'll get a couple glasses of wine here for us too.
Yeah.
And then you can see my pan is smoking hot right here. So we're going to take our scallops. And these pans are great too. I didn't have to have that much oil because I know the pan's not going to stick. These are U10 diver scallops. You can pretty much find them at any store, your local supermarket, Costco. And then we're going to dust those with a little bit of salt and pepper here. And over here I have my arborio rice. Most of the wine's starting to cook out, as you can see. And then we're going to add our chicken stock.
Did you just keep alternating the wine with the chicken stock with the butter?
So first we start with the wine, and it kind of deglazes the pan a little bit. And then we add the chicken stock. And you're going to cook it down twice. So we'll add a cup of chicken stock and let that reduce, and then we'll add it again until the risotto's done. And you want the risotto to be a little bit al dente in the middle. That's the whole point of the fatter grain of rice. And Cindy, if you want to go and flip our scallops here for me, please.
Yep.
So we're going to cook them a little bit more on the other side so they get a little bit more of that golden brown color. We're going to add a little bit of love here, a little bit of butter.
So what's nice about the stainless, right, is that you get a much better sear than a nonstick.
Yeah, definitely.
So like I'm always tempted to use nonstick for everything.
No, but with this application, like with fish, sometimes you want to get a nice golden brown on it, and you're not going to really get that nice golden brown with a nonstick pan. Turn the heat down just a little bit because we don't want the butter to burn.
But I noticed what was cool about these is when we cleaned them, like they cleaned right up.
Yeah, it wipes right out. It's super simple.
I get both the best of both worlds.
Yeah, cleanup when you're cooking for a lot of people can be rough, so it's nice having these pans. They come clean really, really easy.
So how often do you have to stir the risotto?
With this pan, as you can see, it's not sticking. I'm kind of just moving it around a little bit, and then every a couple minutes, I'll just make sure it's not sticking to the bottom. And as you can see, that liquid's cooking out pretty quick there. But this risotto does take a little bit of time. It is one of the rices, like I said, that has a fatter grain, so it does take a little bit longer to cook.
Like how long?
Maybe 20 minutes. So to dine well, sometimes you have to be patient, you know. It's tough, but I have mastered that myself because I know that if I want to eat well, that I have to take my time and let everything come together. So the scallops are almost there. You want to check those scallops for me, Cindy?
Yep.
So scallops, you don't want to cook them very long. After they start to break apart in the middle right there, as you can see, they start to split apart, and then it gets that golden brown, they're done. You can kill the heat and turn them off. You don't want to cook them too long. They get nice, they get rubbery in the middle. And then over here, I'm going to add some more chicken stock. One more ladle, let that go.
plate ready.
Good. So, all right, our risotto is almost done here, as you can see. The starch is coming out a little bit, so then we're going to come over here and we're going to add our pea puree. Cindy, you want to add that for me, please?
Yep.
So like I said, this is just peas buzzed up with a little bit of water. It's just going to give it that nice green color and give it a little pea flavor.
It's delicious. It smells delicious. I'm sorry
It's
everybody can't
nice
smell
for the
it.
springtime. And then we're going to add a little bit of butter over here. A nice generous amount. There's no wrong amount to add or too much to add. And a little bit of Parmesan cheese.
I would agree with that.
And then you're going to get it nice and creamy. And then we want to add a little bit more chicken stock. Okay. All right, so you can start to pull away from the side of the pan there, and the butter's melting. It's getting nice and creamy. It's got a lot of love in there, a lot of TLC. Put it on the plate here, and Cindy will pop those on top there. Okay, go ahead.
You trust me, all of them?
Anywhere you want to put them is fine, yep. I have to trust you, of course, you know. All right, so our carrot butter here. I'm gonna just put that over the top, anywhere is fine. Just dredge it right over there, and
beautiful.
voila. That is our risotto scallops.
This is a must.
Go ahead. You first. Here you go.
Oh, nice.
And we'll add a little garnish on here too. And then that is it. That is Ophelia's risotto scallops.